So the other day I was live streaming and I asked my viewers what video they wanted next, wide receivers or running backs, and they said running backs. So I'm just gonna take this time to, inform you guys that I do live stream every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes every now and then I will throw in another random live stream and another day, but for the most part, Tuesday and Thursday. So if you guys don't want to miss a live stream, make sure to click that little notification bell so I can notify you guys that I am indeed live. Usually I try to live stream like at around 5, 6-ish to like 8 around there. So definitely click that notification bell. Anyways, the running backs. Let's start off with Jay Prosh. Now I know Jay Prosh isn't a running back, but I mean the guy's a beast. Okay, just kidding. Jay Prosh. What does Jay Prosh do? We're carrying a fullback and he's hardly ever there. Like, why is he really on the team? I mean, yeah, I understand, the purpose of a fullback, but is Jay Prosh even that good of a fullback? How often is Jay Prosh used? Seriously. If you guys don't know, Jay Prosh on offense this past season was used on 148 snaps. Percentage-wise, 13.52. The Texans hardly utilize a fullback. It's rare, and he just got an extension. It wasn't that big, but he still got an extension, so we hardly use a fullback, so Jay Prosh isn't really all that important. He does play special teams quite a bit. On special teams, he had a total of 308 snaps, which is a total of 62% of the special team snaps. So at this point, Jay Prosh is just sticking around for special teams because we don't really need a fullback. I don't think many people really utilize a fullback these days. So yeah, now let's move on to Lamar Miller, the guy everybody loves to hate, or most people love to hate. But see, a lot of people do not understand this about Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller he's not Ezekiel Elliott. He's not Leonard Fournette. He's not Todd Gurley. No, he's not Kareem Hunt. He's not Alvin Kamara. He'll never be that. People need to understand that. Like, people are expecting Lamar Miller to be one of these big name running backs. They want him to be Le'Veon Bell, but Lamar Miller is just, I'd say, an above average running back. Yes, this past season really wasn't all that great. I mean, 238 rushes for 888 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's like not all that great. But you guys gotta consider, Lamar Miller is not an elite running back. He'll never be one. He's an above average running back, and if you put him in the right situation, if you give him an offensive line, because for some reason people are forgetting that Lamar Miller constantly runs into a freaking brick wall every play because his offensive line isn't good. I don't know why people seem to forget that. They like to criticize the offensive line a lot, but yet they don't realize that maybe the reason Lamar Miller isn't as productive is because of the offensive line? Perhaps? So I think Lamar Miller has to stay. I know there's a lot of people wanting to trade him, wanting to cut him. Lamar Miller is, again, an above average running back. When put in the right situation, he can be a good running back. I mean, he's not going to be Ezekiel Elliott. And people also got to consider, Lamar Miller, for a good stretch of games, was sharing carry with Deontay Foreman. So Lamar Miller isn't, a 3-down workhorse back, how you see all these other guys being. No, Lamar Miller is a guy who splits carries with Deontay Foreman. And unfortunately, Foreman did get hurt, so we had to use more of Lamar Miller. But Lamar Miller, great pass protector. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Lamar Miller hasn't dropped a single pass since he got here in Houston. So 2 years, hasn't dropped a single pass. So Lamar Miller also efficient in the pass game. I mean, it could always be worse. people don't really understand that. I mean, you could always be in a situation like, say, the Giants. They don't have a running back. The what's it called? Redskins. They don't have one. The let's say the Broncos. They don't have one. You know, it could always be worse, and people really need to appreciate Lamar Miller more. And I could kind of see where they're coming from, because before Lamar Miller, we were spoiled with Arian Foster. So I guess we can kind of see, I can kind of see where those people are coming from. But I think Lamar Miller has to stay next season. Which brings us to the next guy, Deontay Foreman. Deontay Foreman was a guy I really wanted on the team, and he was finally showing something. But you know, the Texans, for whatever reason, this past season, when someone was finally showing flashes, they got hurt. Like, seriously, like it was so frustrating, because it's not just any, you know, other injury. It's an Achilles injury, so we have no idea how Deontay Foreman's gonna come back. If Deontay Foreman comes back to how he was, then guys, we got ourselves a 3-down workhorse running back, because Deontay Foreman can be a workhorse running back. All he needs to work on is his pass protection, but everything else, you know, he's kind of got down, except for this one thing he does, which really annoys me. Is on certain occasions when they're running Foreman outside, he goes all the way outside, you know, try to beat the players to the edge, instead of just, you know, cutting upfield and, you know, running over a small corner, which he could easily do, because, you know, that's the type of running back he is. But I think that's just something he's going to get better as he goes on throughout his career. Hopefully he's able to, you know, come back in top form. I mean, he has 78 rushing attempts, 327 yards. So that's pretty efficient for that limited time he actually had. You know, he averaged 4.2 yards per carry, so really impressive. Next guy, Alfred Blue. Everybody hates Blue, dude. I don't know why people hate Blue, man. Those last two games, Blue actually showed me something, man. Blue had 71 rushes, 262 yards, and 1 touchdown. Most of that came in those last two games. Blue's a pretty decent special teamer, so if the Texans decide to keep Alfred Blue, I wouldn't care. But if they also decide to let him walk, I also wouldn't be too mad. I have nothing against Blue. You know, he's pretty cool. Next guy, Tyler Ervin. A lot of people forget about this guy, but this guy's our primary returner. He got hurt like week 1, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Maybe him coming back fixes our special teams a bit, and the Texans were kind of really working on him, on making him a receiving running back, kind of playing in the slot and playing running back for us. So, you know, again, he's entering his 3rd year, really cheap. I wouldn't mind keeping him. Andre Ellington. Okay, Andre Ellington, not that good of a running back, but a receiving back. My God, dude, this is the guy that kind of O'Brien has been waiting for. A guy that can, you know, run that wheel route on the linebacker. A guy that can beat a linebacker and track the ball down the field and catch the ball and go for a decent gain. Andre Ellington is a guy I would really like to keep, but I'm not sure if he is going to stay here. The thing that sucks about Andre Ellington, like I said, running back wise, not all that good. Receiving back, this guy's amazing. And the last guy, Jordan Todd, man. This guy saw 0 snaps at running back. All his snaps came in special teams, and he's not all that impressive. I think Todman should absolutely be gone. I don't think he deserves a spot on his team. I mean, I think he only returned the ball a few times for like 1 yard. I don't even know exactly, but you know, that's how inefficient he was as a returner, as a special teamer in general. Not that efficient either. You hardly ever saw him making the play. Never saw a single snap at an actual running back. So, Todman should be gone. So, for whatever reason, Bill O'Brien likes to carry, you know, a lot of running backs, and I don't really like that. So let's count how many running backs we really got. See, we got Lamar Miller, Deontay Foreman, Alfred Blue, Tyler Irvin, Andre Ellington, Todman, and if you want to count Prosh, that's a total of 7 running backs. I mean, Todman should be gone. Blue, I think you gotta let him walk to make more space. And you got a fullback. Okay, I'm okay with carrying 4 running backs, but when you carry 5, 6, that's too much, man. Like, save that spot for special teamers, like actual special teamers, like linebackers that can get downfield, corners that can get downfield and make a tackle. Like, we don't need to waste these roster spots on Jordan Todman, who doesn't do anything. Like, seriously, that's too many running backs. Like, and it's to the point where, if you really wanted to, you could pick up a running back off the streets. Like, if, say, I don't know, Lamar Miller goes down, then Foreman goes down, like, on the same game. Like, the next day, you could pick up a running back off the streets that's not as good as them, but, you know, efficient. Like, you don't need to carry all these running backs. That's one complaint I do have about how Bill O'Brien builds his team. Too many running backs. Like, it's okay to have a good amount of corners. It's okay to have a good amount of receivers. But running backs, I'm not even sure if I want Jay Prosh on the team next year. So, you guys go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of the running back situation. I know a lot of people don't like Lamar Miller, but I think Lamar Miller is good enough. If we fix the team, he can be efficient. So, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.